All right, it says we're live, but I really can't tell. I can never tell on this thing.
I'll
Never.
tell you in a second because it'll pop up on my screen.
Oh, I think that was the noise telling me that we're on.
We're live.
I think. Here we are. Wix. Wix.com. I already use Wix. That's what my site, johnnybeane.com, is Wix. And it's actually not very good.
Oh, really?
It's not the greatest place. It seems like it is. It kind of is for a while. And then what happens is you have to start paying for it. You start to lose like features and I think. I don't know.
I guess that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I had to start paying for this.
Yeah.
You know, they forced me. They made me. You know,
they came to your house and said, Johnny.
They did.
You've been using the free button for long enough there, pal.
I know. That's what they did. All right, everybody's leaving this one. Everybody's jumping into this one, it looks like.
Cool.
Although I'll keep this one on for a few if you guys want to hang out here. But
yeah.
Welcome everybody. Welcome. Sorry, we're kind of not late because I've been live for an hour on the second channel already.
Hey, well, what's this we shit? What's this we you're talking about? Because I told you, I said, hey, tomorrow. I told you last night. I said tomorrow night, if Mancuda can't make it or something, let me know, and I'll come on.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you again today, and you said, okay, Mancuda's coming. I was like, all right, cool. And then I'm sitting there eating dinner. It's 10 to 9 Eastern.
Having a glass of wine.
Yeah, right.
And your robe.
All of a sudden, Johnny, Mancuda ain't making it. You want to jump in? I'm like, gotta go.
You're like, oh, this macaroni's delicious. Yeah. So yeah, welcome everybody. And yeah, I've been live. Actually, I'm still live over on the Johnny Beane Highlights channel, going on 54 minutes. Actually had up to like 60 people over there. That's the most I've ever had over there, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. It's December 10th, 2019, 9:20 Eastern. And what's going on is Mancuda is having technical difficulties. If you've been in the chat, here, you actually see Mancuda has been in the chat for the past I don't know, 45 minutes.
Oh, so he can get in the chat, but he can't get on the show.
Yeah, he's trying to get on a computer, but he's having all sorts of technical issues getting onto that computer. So it looks like he was going to try to jump in on his iPad, but
was he trying to use his parents' Gateway or Compaq or something from 2002?
Yeah. That's probably, yeah.
Real quick, I want to answer a question. Bozique asked, Jay, if you don't mind me asking, how come you don't want to be on with Mancuda? Well, I do mind you asking. So, no, I'm joking. No, it's nothing personal against him. It's just, I mean, I told Johnny and Dave and even Mancuda, like, everything that's going on. My wife's working a lot. Got Ellie running around. And just Tuesdays, I think, especially like Mancuda, Tuesdays, it's a lot with 4 people. And I actually think the show is better on Tuesdays with those 3 than with us 4, if that makes any sense. And I just feel like it just, it doesn't need me. The Tuesday doesn't need me. But tonight I told Johnny, since Dave's got what he's got going on, which obviously we all wish him well, that if Mancuda couldn't make it, I would fall on the sword and jump on. There's nothing personal. Me and Mancuda were actually messaging a few days ago. There's nothing weird going on. I've been asked that a few times by people, and everybody thinks like, there's something, and there's nothing. It's just,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, welcome back. Blackjack Guitar Nut says hello again, Johnny. So yeah, welcome everybody. And yeah, sorry, it seems like we're late, or I'm late, although I'm kind of not. I guess I kind of am. But Like I said, I've been live for the last hour over on the second channel, over on this thing. It's actually I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna shut this off. This one just because the internet.
You look fine to me.
Yeah.
You're not bogging down, or
It looks all right. Looks okay. Well, people are leaving. People are leaving. All right, jump over to the channel, you guys. Other channel. johnnybeane.com. Goodbye. There we go. Okay, there we go. They updated the software for what I use on this, and I had to redo a bunch of stuff. Okay, Mancuda is saying effing nightmare, man.
you were about to say Mancuda said he's coming, and I was about to hit the end button.
StreamYard isn't working on my iPad, and my regular computer is trapped in the damn internet security hell.
He's got to, if he's trying to do it on the iPad, he's got to use Safari. If I'm correct, right?
Oh, I've been telling him Chrome.
No, I think it's. Let me hold on. Let me try something real fast. If I open up that link that you sent me, let me see.
On the other one.
Yeah. It opens up, make sure nothing else comes through, but it tells you right there, open this page in Safari. So that's the instructions that you have to use.
Nice.
So basically what he's got to do is he has to hit the copy link icon, and then he has to open up Safari, hit those top three, or just, copy and paste it, and hopefully it'll work. But yeah.
Nesdall.
Hey, Dave.
You guys, David Nesdall is in the chat. Everybody, leave a thumbs up for Nesdall. How you doing, man? Yeah, we both talked to him today.
Yep.
And yeah, great talking to you, man. Hope you're feeling. He told me he was feeling fine. That's what he told me. So that's good.
Well, I know people have been asking, what's going on, but I don't, I'd rather have him tell people, and I don't like doing that.
Yeah,
so.
I know.
Well, you know what? His penis is too big, so they had to do something about it. He can't find any pants that fit. He's trying to find Eddie Van Halen's pants from the 5150 tour just to give him some room down there, but they don't make them.
Those things. I wanted those things, man. Those hella huge pink pants. I wanted those.
Did we ever figure out exactly how many colors he had? We know the pink. We know the teal or blue ones.
John BL.
The white ones. The black ones. He had white ones, right?
On that tour?
Did he have white?
Well, if you think that there was the Monsters of Rock tour as well, where he had a lot of different pants. Man, this is nerdy.
I know, this is Ed, if you're watching.
It's like you guys are talking about all my different pants that I wore.
Yep. I think every Van Halen fan wanted those pants, man. And who wanted Sammy's yellow sneakers?
Last night I was sitting here and I was watching some of that Unleashed.
No, it's
MTV. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched because it was cut up into sections on YouTube on somebody's channel. Man from Cabo, I think is what the channel was called. And I watched maybe half of it. And actually, there was a section. There was one part where they're playing Dreams, and Eddie comes out to play the guitar solo. And I noticed he was playing a backup Kramer. He wasn't playing the 5150, And so I posted it in the Discord. And I'm like, John BL, can you screen cap him, with that guitar? Oh, the quality's not great, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's actual footage of him playing one of those backup guitars, you know, that we all nerd out about.
Nerd hailing out about.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, John, if you can hear me, yeah, I think if you use your iPad, you have to use Safari, otherwise it won't do anything. Oh, Bazik, yeah, I've got a second channel, and it's called Johnny Beane Highlights or Johnny Beane Clips, or I don't know. But yeah, that's where I was going to have a lot of like highlights from like these shows, you know, like highlight like clips, you know,
Yeah.
like the best parts of this stuff. I chop it up and then I put it somewhere else, and so it's like the you know the highlights. I mean, that's why it's called that.
Like the C13PO. Like that would be a perfect clip. Or the John BL spoiler alert clip.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I've watched that one part like 100 times. Just your reaction and then my reaction right after it is just like you with the
Oh, when he was talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the movie's even out, he's ruining it. He's giving that.
He's like, yeah, well, I mean, we already know from the trailer that Darth Vader is Luke's father. Oh, come on. I want to go see it, you know?
Yeah. It's too funny, man.
We know Leia's his sister. Oh,
Oh.
come on. I wanted them to get together. You know, Han and Leia, they named their son Guitar Solo. Oh. Bazik, you thought you were doing something else outside of YouTube. I've been meaning to, you know, I've been meaning to have this go live over a different thing like Facebook and other stuff as well. That's just more stuff, you know.
More stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it can be done. It can be done. The thing is, I have to pay for it. You know, which I mean, I'm already paying for this. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Did you see there's the new feature?
I can't wait for this.
Like, although I can't slow it down. It's too fast.
Why wouldn't they? I don't know if it's too fast, but yeah, it's. Can you edit that to say whatever you want?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, subscribe. Can you change colors?
Maybe you can change colors. See, to me, that's too quick. It's called a ticker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, you know, this is CNN, you know, and you see the little news thing on the bottom there.
Or when you're watching a sports game, it'll have the shit on the bottom of like the other scores and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You know, like wait a minute. Oh, this isn't gonna be funny. Oh, forget it. Oh, Nesdall's calling.
Ooh, send me the link.
Hey, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. You know you're on, right?
Yes, I do know. I was watching the show. Well, I only have my iPhone, so I can either call or watch.
Uh-huh. Are you there?
There.
Oh, hang on. There, you're there, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, Jay, and John Mancuda, and everyone that's been contacting me, everyone on the show, everyone on Facebook, everyone everywhere that's been saying nice stuff and giving me good vibes. I wanted to thank everyone very much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. Do you mind if I tell everyone at least a little bit what's going on?
No, no, of course. Here, let me plug you into the board.
Okay.
Is this even plugged in? Can you hear that?
Nothing yet.
I think this unplugged. Crap. If I can plug you into the board, we can actually hear you. Here, let me try to plug him into the board because it'll be much easier for me.
Yeah.
Hang on, Dave. Hang on, Dave.
Yeah. Let's see. Vestalite asks if we have a picture of Eddie's pants on that tour. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. I mean, those should be EVH gear pants. You know, like Van Halen store should carry them shits, man. Let's see. Van Halen 5150 tour. I mean, Eddie wore these pants. Let's see. All I'm seeing is tour shirts. Here we go. Here's a pair of them.
Yeah.
So he had those, and
before I can't talk to you anymore for tonight.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Oh, Dave said he wants to come on.
Okay.
How do I do that? Here, let me get you. I'll get you the link.
All right. Then either the nurse is going to take care of me now, or I can do it now. I can just jump in anytime.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'll just do it from my phone. That's all.
Okay. I'm trying to find a message with you.
Mark Roberts said, "Screw the pants. What kind of underwear was he wearing?"
Okay, here we go. This is a group one, so Jay, you'll get this too.
Oh, come on.
Ah, Facebook.
All right, so I'm gonna hang up on you, and then I'll just grab the link when I can in a minute.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right. Bye
Bye.
I hate it how Facebook doesn't let you. It doesn't like you go to open up the messenger and nothing opens. Does that ever happen to you?
I wasn't listening.
I can't get his message. The messenger won't open. It's just a spinning circle.
Well, you got a bootleg ass phone. Want me to send it to him?
Yeah, if you could. Yeah. No, it's on the computer. On the computer, it won't let me do it.
Oh, yeah. That happens. Yep.
It's just spinning. So Nesdall is going to jump in from the hospital.
Should I send it to him through Messenger or through Well, yeah, I'll just send it to him.
Yeah, Messenger's good.
Yeah. There we go. I sent it to me, you, and his group, if that's proper English, which is not. Okay, we're rude.
Oh, it's been a crazy night. Mancuda is trying to get on his computer.
John Bulwer says, "Jay, how's the family? Everything's doing good, man. Everything's going good." Ellie is super pumped for Christmas. She turned 3 in the end of October, and it's amazing. For those of you with kids out there, I'm sure you already know this, but it's like when Christmas time comes around and they hit that age, you don't really have to all of a sudden get it, and it's just like, how the hell is she singing Christmas songs and talking about Santa and jingle bells. It's like, damn, she's already pumped. You know? It's so funny.
Okay. Dave, you ready?
Dave.
I see Desiree's feet. He had the camera going the camera's going this way. Oh, there he is. Okay, here's Dave. Hey.
Hey,
everybody.
so you're going to play some golf there?
Yes, I know. So yeah, I'm in the hospital right now. I'm in my local Glen Cove Community Hospital, and I've got a sore on my foot that's infected because I'm diabetic, and it's not pretty to look at, and basically I need some surgeries, and until I get to a different hospital, because this hospital doesn't do surgeries at all. Now, what needs to happen is I need to have stents put in my leg so that blood flow goes to my feet, because I have very little blood flow in my feet. And once they see what type of blood flow I have, and if I have good blood flow, then they'll do whatever surgery, which they'll clean out the wound, and they're going to amputate part of what's called the fifth metatarsal, which is the bone that the toes, they're connected to the toes. It connects your foot to the toes.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna amputate a little bit of that, and probably my pinky toe. And the reason why they're gonna amputate a little bit of it is because the way it is now, it's too close to the surface of my foot where the skin is, and it's causing these blisters and causing this infection. And then from that hospital, I guess I'll be there. When I get there, I guess I'll be there for 7 days, and then I'll probably go to a rehab, because from there I won't be able to bear any weight on my foot for however long it takes for that to heal enough for me to walk. And by that time, my legs will have atrophied, so I'll have to go through rehab to relearn how to walk. And that's what's going on. I hope I'm not grossing you people out, but
No.
that's the way it is. I'm not going to have Christmas at home. I hope to be home by the middle of January. But that's what's going on with me, and I have nothing and no one to blame but myself, because of being diabetic. And I mean, you've all seen me eat cookies and stuff and do stupid things on the show, so it's all my fault, and I have myself to blame. So there you have it.
Well, we all wish you the best, man.
Of course.
Thanks. Now, unfortunately, I can't see the chat. Actually, I think I can. Hang on. Oh, I can either see the chat. No, that's the private chat. What the hell did I just say?
The private chat.
I can't see the chat from my phone at all. So everyone in the chat, please forgive me for not. If you're saying stuff to me and I'm not answering, it's just because I can't see you right now.
Well, we got 101 watching, and everybody that's in the chat room is wishing you good luck, prayers, thinking of you, best to you, positive vibes, everything. So
thanks, I appreciate it.
Yep.
Now,
and,
that all being said, I don't feel bad. I don't feel unhealthy. I don't feel bad. I'm getting an IV antibiotics every day, and I feel like I normally feel.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was to go home before getting this stuff done, the infection would spread super quickly, and the amputation would be a lot worse than what I'm telling you. It'd be the foot or maybe the leg. So I have to stay in the hospital until I get to where I need to go to have surgery.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to bring everyone down. I just want to bring everyone up to speed at the same time, so no one's guessing. No one thinks that I'm going to die. No one thinks that he's full of shit. I just want everyone to know what's going on at the same time. And I also want to thank my beautiful fiance Desiree and my mom and everyone who has called me, texted me, messaged me, wished me well. You know, I couldn't do this without every one of you, and I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got a lot of people here, Dave. So
You want to look at chat?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can text them.
Desiree's giving me her phone to look at the chat. So
Is this the Dr. Oz show?
yeah.
They're
So
asking.
no, we can, if you want, we can talk. We can do guitars. We can talk whatever you want to talk about. Until, well, I can't now because the nurse is here.
oh, put the nurse on. Let me.
No.
Everybody wants to see the nurse.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I have. You want to see the nurse? Do you mind? You're going to be on TV. Well, on the internet. Hang on.
Let her know when. Is she on now?
There you
Hello.
go. That's
Hi.
Hi.
You have 3,000 people watching you right now.
There you go.
They all have
This
medical
is right.
questions.
Dave is a rock star.
So that's what's going. Yeah, I'm getting my blood. I'm getting my blood sugar taken right now. So that's what's going on. That's why she's here. But just all right. I'll say it. In a few minutes, I'll be getting bathed by a nurse and Desiree. So
Oh
there you
man.
I want to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
You actually have color.
I don't know.
Baby.
I don't know if you want to see that though.
Embarrassed, but so if you want, I can talk a little bit while I'm getting my blood drawn
while I'm getting a bath.
until the bathing. But okay.
I would just look out because I think Mancuda is on his way over there.
No, he's not.
No, he heard
Trust me.
bath. He heard nurse and bath, and now
All
he's,
right, so
hightailing it.
John's been here. So John's been here twice. The first time he came here, he came here in a medical doctor's white coat and a name tag that said "Doctor Below Me," gynecologist, or as he says it, Blome. And he stayed here till, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning. And one of the nurses as he's leaving, one of the nurses says, "You've been here a long day, doctor. Is everything okay? It's just been a long shift for you." And then the security guard's like, "Well, the front door is closed, doc. You got to go through the ER. You know what that is, right?" Sorry.
He's here. He's in the chat.
And then yesterday he comes here with pizza to eat in front of me. Very nice guy. He doesn't bring me a guitar or anything. He just brings pizza for me to watch and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. But he's another one that went above and beyond. He came and visited me twice. It's super nice of him. And he made it a lot easier for me to stay in the hospital because, as you all know, he's super funny. And you guys don't know him on his non.
1, 2, 3.
Ow. Okay. You don't know him when he's not on the video and he's not acting like a jackass. He's a super duper nice guy and down to earth.
Quit moving.
Sorry.
He says he offered to bring your guitar.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know how long I was staying. Get in there. I didn't know how long I was staying here. I think tomorrow at some point Desiree may bring a guitar back for me.
23.
Okay. So,
And your little Yamaha amp.
no, I'm just gonna
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Oh, the wet, dry, wet rig. That's right. Bring the wet, dry,
Right.
wet rig.
sure, just so I can stay.
Sorry, it's getting.
Yeah,
My
I'll
hands
hold
hurt.
it. Just so I can keep my fingers limber. So.
Mhm.
So yeah. So we'll
Do
see.
you want to keep looking at the chat too?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Got both?
I can do both.
Okay.
So that's what's going on, and now we can talk guitars.
Cool.
Well, speaking of guitars, I have 14 or 15 sleeps till it's a gem Christmas in the Hannon household.
Okay.
Man.
Very cool.
I'm getting like really, really excited for Christmas
All
morning.
right, so listen, I may pop on maybe a couple more times, but right now I'm getting my insulin shots, and I don't want you to see the pain on my face where I'm getting those shots. So I will talk to you guys in a few minutes. I'm just going to jump off and jump back
Okay.
on.
All right. Well, I'm out of here in 12 minutes. So if I don't see you, have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks. I'll
All
talk
right,
to you
Dave.
later.
All right,
Bye,
see ya.
everybody. See you soon.
Dave Nesdall, everybody.
Oh my gosh. So he's gonna get a bath by a nurse, huh?
Yep.
That's everybody's.
Well, yeah. The captain wrote General X-rated hospital.
Wow. Thumbs up, everybody. Leave a thumbs up.
John Verno, I believe, is new here, and he says, "How do I get some background info on this group?" Well, you have about 30 years of videos on the channel, or 30,000 hours, whatever the hell it would be.
There's so much stuff. Actually, I was watching a video from 2016 or 17,
Mhm.
and it looked like it was like years ago. I mean, it looked way older than it was because of the quality. The quality is much better now on YouTube when the stuff saves. You know, back 3-4 years ago, a video would process and save, and the quality doesn't look as good. You know, I gotta show that. That's, oh my god. That's where John thought he was the other day.
Well, do you want to give like the back of the book synopsis or whatever the hell it's called on the channel and the shows and whatever?
Real quick?
Yeah.
Basically, okay, this is the quick version. I started this channel back in 2006 to show videos of my dog, Howie, right there. And Howie passed away last Thursday. You can't see it. If I move my camera, you can. But right next to that oven, that toaster, is Howie's ashes. We went and we picked them up this morning, and we're gonna spread them all over the Bay Area and all his favorite places, like where we used to hike and walk, and he was almost 17, and he's a Dalmatian, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
You know. So, and then about 5 years ago or so, the guy that was just on here, David Nesdall, him and I became friends, and we would talk on the phone about, guitars and Van Halen guitars and stuff. And I'm like, well, why don't we go live on YouTube and do that? Seems kind of cool. And that's basically what we started doing. And then here we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's billions of videos on the channel here. Go through the playlists and you'll see them. Thank you, Michael B. Thank you, John Verno. Thank you. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. That dog was, they say, your best friend, almost 17 years of him, being right here.
Yeah.
Although it's getting easier, it's getting easier, but still it's not, I miss him. I wake up, I woke up this morning, and he always slept, next to me on the floor, him on the floor, not me. And I woke up this morning and I looked where he normally was, because normally he'd be down there snoring. And there's video. He has a playlist on the channel here. Actually, I've got it right here. Right there. There's his playlist of almost 17 years of videos of my dog. Right there, Howie the Dalmatian playlist. So, And then what? A couple years ago, Jay Hannon came on board. He was a guest,
That's right. Weaseled my way in.
and we yeah, weaseled his way in, and here he is.
Yeah.
And
And
yeah, huh?
No, I was gonna say it's still cool that like all because of me being interested in a Wolfgang guitar and then searching for those guitars on YouTube, I found your channel. And I like I said, I must have watched your NAMM video of with the EVH signature, the stealth signature about 100 times. And then, long story short, for those of you who might not know this backstory or whatever, I'll try to keep it quick too. But long story short, I ordered one, and before it got here, I was like, because I started watching the show, and I was in the chat room and stuff, and like every what was it back then? It was like Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. It was like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
I was tuning in and I was like, this is cool as shit. Like the chat room's cool. Johnny and Dave seem like cool dudes. So I was one of those
seemed
like cool guys. But so long story short, just I messaged Johnny and Dave, I think, out of the blue one day. I said, hey, I ordered one of the EVH signature guitars. I know not many people have them yet. Would you guys be cool if I like did an unboxing, came on the show, did an unboxing, maybe talked about the guitar for a few minutes and then jumped out? And they both were like, yeah, man. So when it came on, when the guitar came, jumped in, did the show. They were cool as shit. About a week later, I was in the chat room. They're like, hey, Jay, come back on. So, and then every once in a while, they'd have me come back in. And then the next thing you know, I'm not leaving.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a great time here, and I do a lot of, might as well talk about this. I do a lot of different stuff on this channel. I do a lot of guitar, reviews and unboxings and lessons and tricks and a lot of EVH, style stuff, the Van Halen stuff, the EVH gear guitars and all that. But we started doing these live, videos some years back, and the schedule now is we do them Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So like Tuesdays and Fridays we do 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, roughly. And then Saturdays we do what we call Straturday night. And I got the domain, so don't worry.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. Good for you, man.
I got the domain for that. Although they want to charge me triple for renewing it now. It's insane. But what? Saturdays we're live on at midnight Eastern, which sounds kind of late, but it's not so bad. And yeah, we've got different people on. We've got John BL. He comes on and talks. I don't know what he says. Different things. Neanderthal from Phoenix.
Niagara Paul.
Yeah, Neanderthal from Phoenix. The Phoenix, I think, classic rock station. He comes on with us on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we just these live shows are loosely based on talking about guitars and gear and Van Halen and rock music and although we talk about anything.
And then I bring the metal.
Yeah. And then Tuesdays we're supposed to have John Mancuda, is supposed to be here, but he's having problems getting online on his
he's having problems peeing.
So he's supposed to be, yeah, so tonight's been really weird. We have 100 and 101, 102 watching. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're brand new. Leave a thumbs up. We got 60 thumbs ups. And yeah, we never did roll call either.
Well, too late because I got to go in like 2 minutes. But so I told you that we're going to have Thomas McLaughlin back on pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
because he just launched his new website, School of McRock, where it's all instructional videos and just
Mm-hmm.
crazy stuff. So I believe tonight, after I put the little pumpkin to bed, I'm going to sign up for his website. So I'll get a little bit of experience with it before we have him on, which I think will be cool. You know,
That's cool, man.
just so it's not like, oh, what do you do on there? I'll be able to kind of like, oh yeah, I worked out this lick, and now watch me screw this up. So
That's cool.
yeah, should be pretty neat. And I'm sure I'll go on there and be like, oh my God. Because I guess it's not like one of those guitar websites where it's like lesson websites where it's beginner, intermediate, advanced. It's like, I think he basically said it's like a little past intermediate to advanced.
It's like advanced to insanity.
Yeah. It's like, ah, shit,
It's like
So we'll see. We'll see.
it's like little Stevie Vai to Steve Vai.
Yeah, and both of them are way past 99% of the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brendan Butchick says that's like show prep, Jay. Exactly. That's my excuse for signing up for it. But it's cool. If anybody's interested, go to schoolofmcrock.com. I think that's the website. I apologize if it's not. And right now it's a 14-day trial. And yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, Six Strings. Yeah, that was him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been on here twice with us already, and yeah, he's a great dude.
Yeah, he's cool dude.
Where are we? So I know, yeah, you said you got to bail. It's 10 o'clock where you are.
Yeah, I'll go 10:05.
Okay. I'm just afraid Nesdall is going to pop back on and he's going to be sitting in a tub.
Ooh.
I'm afraid of that.
Well, when he jumps back in, he'll be backstage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he'll be in the green room.
Oh, so I'll see. Okay, so I'll be able to. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess the StreamYard ain't so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I was gonna, before he jumped on, I was gonna. Where is it? Oh crap! Oh, I didn't save it. These new tickers.
Vistalite says, I was on a drummer's live stream and got a recommend for Johnny Beane. It was a Tuesday with Mancuda, and I was hooked. He's an Alex Van Halen fan, but Eddie is cool, and I love guitars but can't play. Hey, join the club, man. No. Yeah, I think oh, what's that?
It's the weather.
This Tessie switch is still in here, right? Rob?
I don't know. I haven't Harry Evans. Good night, Harry Evans.
He asked a favor if we can plug the what do they call it? The Helix knobs that he's selling over at tessieswitch.com.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a picture?
Shit, I was about to go to the website on my damn computer, like you can see that. Well, I guess you could if I'll just go on my phone real fast. So if anybody has a Helix in the chat room, let me know. I said let me know.
I've never tried one. I know they have them at Guitar Center. HelixKnobs.com, he says.
Oh. Why won't it work? Here we go. Oh, yeah. See, I want that guitar, Rob. I need another yellow guitar. All right, let's see what we got here. Shop.
Huh? What gets wetter as it dries? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah. Who?
Mancuda, are you still here? Yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff he wanted to talk about. It's been a crazy crazy week for um there's the Randy Rhoads stuff.
Randy Rhoads.
There's been an update. I know Mancuda is itching to talk about it.
So here's a picture of all the Helix knobs. He says they're solid aluminum replacement knobs for a Helix. And those are all the colors. And he's got some photos of them on an actual Helix unit. See, that looks friggin' awesome.
Oh, nice.
Where's the green actually? Hey, we're in the Christmas season. It's the holiday season. And the blue is neat. I dig the blue. So, yeah, man.
There we go.
Ooh, red. Yeah. And you can mix match, I'm sure. Am I correct by saying that, Rob?
Well, you can mix and match them as long as you buy them all.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, if the little knobs you want a certain color and the big, whatever.
Maybe you can. But yeah, Tessie Switch says that if anyone in the chat is interested in the Helix knobs, you can use code johnnybeane15 and save some where is it?
There it is.
johnnybeane15. That's with an E.
Nice meeting you, John Verno. He's got to go. He said he'll be watching. Cool.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for watching, man. John Verno. Awesome. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, and you'll get and click the bell, and you'll get an alert every time there's new content.
Every time Dave's getting a sponge bath. And that Johnny Beane 15 code will work on. Is it everything on tessieswitch.com as well, or just things that aren't on sale, or I don't know how it works.
I don't know. There's a special item where you can choose the color of each knob individually.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah. He said it's a little more expensive as he has to break up the sets in order to make it happen, but he said he'll be happy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, if I had one of those things, I'd get them because I think the knobs that come on the stock unit, they're like plastic, and especially if you're in a gigging band.
And weird.
Or if you're a gigging guitar player and you got one of those things, you know?
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's the worst, man, is when you're actually out there playing shows and gigging or touring, and you're stomping on stuff with plastic knobs and
your singer drops something on top of your board.
Yeah. Busting stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, spilling beer. I spilled a beer on my guitar on stage one time during a show while I was playing. I remember this was on tour. Where was this? I'm thinking somewhere down in LA somewhere. I remember we were playing. I was playing the Telecaster, and I was playing. I went down. I had my beer on the ground. I went to reach for it, and I accidentally spilled it on the guitar. You know, on stage.
I thought I was picturing you, like with, say this is the beer, and it's on like your amp or something.
Uh-huh.
And you're playing, and you pull one of these, you know, with the bottle, all over the place.
I've never done one of those. No.
Going to the mic, look, guys, no hands. Bah.
No. Man.
Is he back?
Ned's huh? Yeah, Ned's awake. There he is. Ned the cat. He's right there. Okay, so I think Mancuda is going to call in.
Okay, well, I'm going to split in a minute. I just want to tell Rob, yeah, because my drummer, the one who's getting the guitar painted by CHS Custom, Craig Stofko, he needs a bar for his low pro edge. So I was going to have him order one from Rob, a black one. But the guitar's downstairs. My mirror pickguard Ibanez Universe that has a chrome for low pro edge. So I'm thinking I want to get a chrome bar for that because it has the black bar. So I think I'm going to order the chrome bar from Rob, and then because Jimmy's coming down here for Christmas, and I'll just give him the black bar so he can just have that because I want a chrome one. I like matching. That's the one thing that the low pro is my favorite tremolo system on the planet. And the one thing that bugs me is they have 4 different color tremolos, or maybe even more. They had the powder chrome one or something at one point, but all the bars that come on those tremolos, they're all black. And I'm like, they got to match, man. So
myself, I don't care if anything matches. I'll use I'll use a black tuners with chrome buttons with gold screws.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, could you imagine on the striped Wolfgang right there putting a black bar on that? It would look weird. I just like stuff that matches on that. Ron Padgett says the black tremolo arms have better tone. And Riley Morgan says, where can I get the original Floyd arm? Call up Floyd Rose, man. They sell direct. Tell them we sent you.
Yeah. Tell them Dave Nesdall.
And that'll be they'll hang up on you. No, I'm joking. That'll be a good thing.
They'll add to it.
Yeah, they'll add 15%. That gives you 15% discount.
Wait, Nesdall? Oh, actually, I think that happened to me today. Not that. I think somebody overcharged me for something today. They acted like it didn't go through. I think somebody ripped me off today. I'm going to make sure. Huh?
What'd you buy?
Oh, food.
Oh.
I went to eat and I don't know. I probably shouldn't say, but it seemed kind of weird what happened, but I'm going to make sure everything is cool, and if not, I'm going to have to do something about it.
Well, I got a split, but real quick, Brendan Buttcheeks sent me a picture. He said that he got an early Christmas present from Mrs. Buttcheeks today. You'll like this, Johnny. It's not really my cup of tea, but
I like tea. Oh wow, it's a little Dan Electro.
Yep.
Wait, is that a guitar?
What do you thought it was a
I thought it was an
ornament?
order. Yeah. That's an actual guitar? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yep.
It is.
Yep. So
not really my cup of tea, but
that's cool. Yeah, I love the Dan Electros.
There you go. So on that note, I got a split.
Oh wow, it's a little Dan Electro. Yep.
It's like a Spaceball scene.
Swear my life's stuck.
I know. Hi, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Everybody.
Hello.
This is the first broadcast I'll be doing fully naked.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Jesus fucking Christ. Swear, I'm in absolute hell here.
It's Tuesday.
It's absolutely. This is the tech most moron Tuesday I think I've ever seen.
Or we've heard.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you, Jay.
Good night. Good night.
Have a good night, Jay. Thank you for filling in way better than I could anyway. So.
Man, tonight's been crazy, dude.
Oh my God. And you know what's really funny is it's like
I asked Dave last night. I said, "Do you want to broadcast from the hospital? It'll be funny. It'll be good TV. You want to do that?" He's like, "No, it'll be weird broadcasting here and stuff." So, I was gonna, lay in the gurney with him, and the whole 9 yards, and it'd be funny. And we'd have nurses around us and sexy outfits. It'd be great. But yeah, he said no. So I said, all right, it'll just be you and me. So I'm at the comic book store today, and I'm like, all right, it's time to go. It should just be enough time to get ready for a few minutes. And then, as you saw, I was running a few minutes late. And then all of a sudden, I'm realizing, like, I've been broadcasting every day from Dave's house. So we have everything set up, the internet, everything. So I didn't realize that, my father got a different internet and all these code words and passwords. It's like literally launching missiles at fucking NORAD. But he's got nothing to protect. There's nothing. The bank accounts are empty. There's no nude photos of him, mom, and a dog on the internet. There's nothing. There's nothing to get hacked in the computer. There's nothing. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, find me this fucking password. I got to get on the air. And, of course, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. And he's looking on his phone. He's like, I think it was try this. Milky Way 621, but with an H at the end, a capital H, and then 2241 dot hyphen exclamation point pound. And I'm like, that's not working. Oh, well, that must be an old one. Let me look on my phone and see where I have it. Then if you go upstairs, there's a large pile of papers on one of the shelves, I forget which, that I wrote down different passwords. So look on those, check those, see if those are anything. Look through all those papers. One of them might have a password. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ! I got like a ton of people waiting to hear stupid things. It's like, well, I don't know what to say. I mean, I didn't know you. And then I'm trying on the other one, and it's like asking for a different password for a different thing. I'm like, Dad, do you recognize this? He's like, that might be the new internet setup, maybe. So then I look on the back of the router, and of course my mother, you got to fix that router and turn it back around, right? I mean, it doesn't belong that way. Well, Mom, let me look on the back of it. But you got to turn it back around, right? Jesus fucking Christ. It's like there's nothing to protect here. There's nothing. Jeez, it's insane. And I'm trying all different combinations of everything. And then my dad's looking on his computer, and he's got one of these computers. It's a PC, but it's like one from like, I don't know, 20 years ago that he kept upgrading and upgrading. It's like the most mutt PC in the world. It's got like 40 different computer parts, and he's like Doc Brown, putting this circuit board in from there, and 2,100 gigawatts, and on the roof with a lightning rod, and there's fucking brass copper wire all around the wall, and it's like, God, let me buy you a new laptop. Let me give you some current technology. No, and of course the thing's taking forever to turn on. So I just see this thing circling and circling and circling. I'm like, is this dinosaur going to turn on? And it's unreal. It's just fucking unreal. And then he's on there looking. I think somewhere in there is a password. I got to look through these folders. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm on a fucking 1975 PET computer. Turn on the cassette drive, and we'll get one of the floppy disks going, and it's just unreal. And still, nope, I can't find it. It might be over here, and I don't know if that's the right thing. It's like, holy fuck. And then I try it just on my iPad. I'm like, let me at least do that without the chat and without anything. And then the iPad's telling me, it's like, well, you can go on, but not on that unless you totally upgrade your iOS. And I'm like, oh God, and then I see Nesdall pop on. I'm like, you motherfucker! I could be in a journey with you right now, getting a sponge bath.
Yeah, and he was saying, he's gonna nurse is gonna give him a bath and everything, and
yeah, no, I was having fun with the nurses the last couple of days, entertaining them and being silly. And like I said, the first night I went and dressed as a doctor. For those of you guys that want to see a photo, go on my Facebook, Jonathan Mancuda on Facebook, Mankuta, and you'll see a photo of me at the hospital in front of Nesdall as a doctor, and literally, Desiree comes in. She doesn't know that I'm in the room playing doctor. She just sees, we put a trick on her. She just sees from the back of the coat, the big white lab coat, some doctor saying, "Yeah, Mr. Nesdall, I got bad news. We're gonna have to remove your foot." Oh, wait, no, the chart's upside down. Oh, Mr. Nesdall, you can keep your foot, actually. The chart was upside down. And she's like, "What the fuck kind of doctor are you?" And then she realized it was me like a minute later. And like you said, everyone's giving me so much respect in the hospital. Like, "Oh, doctor. They're waving, 'Hello, doctor. Hello." Wow, it's like, holy shit. I should wear that. I should wear that around the streets. It'll probably be like that Eddie Murphy skit where he wore white makeup and he goes into the bank as a white man, and they start, you don't have to fill out a loan application. We just give white people money. It'd be like that. I'll just go in as a doctor. Dr. Mancuda, you don't have to fill out any applications. You're a doctor. Yeah, no. I should have gone in and seen if they let me deliver a fucking baby.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm happy to be in here in some capacity. It'll be very interesting to see the show and tell guitar, because I'll describe it as best I can.
The hear and tell guitar.
Yeah, I could be holding up a turkey leg, and then no one will know. Yeah, this is a Lynch guitar. It's a Lynch guitar. I'm taking a bite out of it.
And it's delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious. Well, I do have things to talk about. At least I have subjects to talk about.
Okay. Can you see me?
I see you. I'm rubbing myself looking at you. What are you talking? You're a handsome fucking guy.
Oh, thank you. No,
yeah.
I've been sitting here for like 3 hours now. I gotta use the room.
Oh, good. So now it'll be a totally blank. So why don't you just focus on Ned? It'll be me and Ned.
Okay.
Metal Soda. Guess the guitar. I'll put it up to the phone, and you tell me what it is.
Okay.
And if it happens to be my ball sack, then
all right.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Mad Dog says I'm reporting from the glory hole. This is John Mancuda. Oh, hold on. Randy Rhoads. Yeah. Thanks, Kenny Dave. I've done stand-up, and they told me to sit back down. No, I used to do stand-up. A while ago. Can you all hear me okay? Because now it's resonating from a vibrating photo of Johnny. Isn't that great? So now you just see Johnny's photo with my voice. This is like an animated cartoon. It's just Jesus Christ. It's like that old Marvel superheroes cartoon. We just saw the figure standing still, but you hear the voice. Hulk smash! Arr! The photo's not moving. That's great. So let's see. I do have stuff to talk about today. As Johnny mentioned, there was a break in the Randy Rhoads case. For those of you guys that have been following it, Musonia, the Randy Rhoads museum / school up in Northern Hollywood, California, where Randy basically taught guitar, and his mom Dolores taught guitar, and Randy learned guitar, and really great school and tribute to Randy Rhoads, who we lost in 1982, and it was broken into, and some vandalism by just some scumbags. And they took a lot of stuff, memorabilia, musical instruments of the school, Dolores' trumpet that her grandmother gave her, and Randy's first guitar, the one he learned on, a 61 Rocket, I believe. And Yeah, Sean Marie, this is really weird for me too, because all I see is Johnny's face coming at me, so to speak, as I'm talking. Anyway, yeah. So Smithsonian was broken into, and a lot of stuff was taken. In the long run, everyone was saying, "Geez, will they ever get this back?" Well, there were basses stolen. There was a lot of woodwind instruments stolen. Photos of Randy and Ozzy, and the family photos, and a beautiful painting of Randy. And Ozzy Osbourne puts out a reward for $25,000 for the return of these items and hopeful prosecution of whoever took them. And what winds up happening is, like a day afterwards, a guy comes on the air and onto a podcast, and he says, "Hey, I found all this stuff in a dumpster about 20 minutes from the school, and I got most of it. I mean, some of the more valuable stuff is missing, but I found most of it in a dumpster myself, and a neighbor that was walking her dog spotted it, and between the two of us, we got it out of the dumpster." So this guy went on this podcast. He posted some photos online. You could probably Google it, Randy Rhoads school recovery, theft recovery. And most of the items came back. Most of the items were returned. Johnny, what are you washing dishes back there? It sounds like crashing. Now I feel like I'm up at Nesdall's house with this fucking neighbor upstairs.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Anyway, this guy, that's her. This guy found all this stuff in the dumpster, and says that some woman walked off with a bass and a cardboard V guitar. And the problem with this all is, there goes Ned. The problem with this all is, a few of the main things are still missing, including Randy's rocket guitar. So they're hoping that that gets returned. And ABC interviewed the neighbor walking the dog that said, yeah, it was sticking out of the dumpster. And, and on this podcast, the guy said, you should be given some of that reward from Ozzy. And he says, oh, well, yeah, if Ozzy wants to give it, I mean, that would be great. I could really use the money and blah, 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 blah. So now here's the problem. Everyone's initial reaction is, hey, great, great, great. Randy's getting all his stuff back, or a lot of it, and most of the stuff is returned. It looks okay, and hopefully we'll recover the other few things missing, including Randy's guitar. But it's a little convenient that this guy found this stuff the day after Ozzy offered that reward. Now, here's the multiple schools of thought you could think. Okay, the thieves panic. They hear Ozzy Osbourne's offering a reward. Everyone and their mother now is, looking for whoever stole these instruments and these photos. And now the heat is on. So whoever stole it ditched it in the dumpster, and good riddance, and panicked. That's one school of thought. And that's kind of what you're hoping. But a lot of people have gone online. And again, I'm not saying this, but I'm just relaying what a lot of people have speculated. The possibility that this guy who, quote unquote, found it in the dumpster may be the guy that, conveniently happened to have it, and said, well, if I put it in the dumpster and say I found it, maybe I'll still get Ozzy's reward and I'll cash out of that. Because the reality is, you're not going to do anything with this stuff. You can't sell it. I mean, the heat is on. Everyone knows it's out there. Everyone's looking for it. You can't sell it. What are you going to do? Sit there and look at it and jerk off on it? When you got to do something with it and get it out of your hair. And this may be an example where the guy said, hey, maybe I could still cash out of this if I play it right. So, the police have, according to the family, have not been very, very helpful, but now maybe they're a little more full of incentive now that they have the material back. But there's a lot of speculation that, hey, maybe this guy is, or, again, he's either a hero or he's the thief. How do you know? No one knows, but they're looking into it now.
I heard the interview. I heard it last night or the night before,
Uh-huh.
and I remember listening to it and reading the comments. But I think there was comments down below, and I remember thinking it did sound kind of weird the way the guy was talking,
Right?
like almost like, well, who knows, but it did sound kind of there was something kind of strange.
Yeah, and again, I don't want to disparage this guy if he just did the right thing, because look, he should be, given accolades if he did the right thing, and that's great. But if he was, part of the theft, and he basically made it look like he found this stuff to get some money out of Ozzy, and of course Sharon's like, you said how much money? You did what? I just saw God, Ozzy. I want to get about Randy. You don't spend that much money, Ozzy. We have plenty of other photos. I wouldn't give them a dime. Don't do that, Ozzy. Put that checkbook down.
Just talking those two voices from now on.
Yeah, if she's willing to chisel Jakey Lee out of money for work he did, you better believe she's not going to pay some guy for finding Randy's stuff in the garbage. He wasn't even as important to us. Sharon doesn't want to spend the money. She's out making Ozzy collect refund cans on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy. Hooked up with that. Yeah.
So
I'd love to show you photos of the stuff that was recovered, and most of it was recovered. What's still missing? Again, Randy's, I believe it's a '61 Rocket guitar, the white Marshall amp, which again was not the original one he used. It was just an early serial number one of the edition they did, the limited edition they did. Randy's Quiet Riot amp is still missing. The guitar, and I think some effects, and the basses haven't been recovered. But look, overall, I'm just glad for the family because they're the nicest people in the world, and you're always rooting for the Rhoads family. They've been so sweet and through so much, and it's great to get a lot of that stuff back. I hope they get the rest back, and again, I hope the police take it seriously now because they really weren't at first. And I hope they, take the time to look into, is this guy part of the theft? Where were you on the night of the blah, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
So.
Let's see. Well, I can show the pictures.
Okay, yeah, please do, because he lined them up and the police lined them up, and it was very nice to see. They got back that beautiful painting of Randy. That was a big thing. So really happy about that.
Okay, here we go.
They got back the bass. I think the bass amp for Quiet Riot, but not the guitar one. They got back Dolores's silver trumpet, which was like a very prized family heirloom. So that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm showing the picture of all the stuff lined up on the ground.
Yeah, show that.
So it's like a lot of photos of Randy, and yeah, you said there's like trumpets and
a lot of family photos. That big blue painting that's just off your screen apparently.
Oh, the one
that everyone poses next to at Masonia. Yeah, so there you go. There's an image of some of the stuff recovered. A lot of stuff recovered. Oh, Dave got out of his bath. Nice. Did they wash your taint?
I think that's the Randy painting back there. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there.
It's a blue one to the far right. Dave just got his taint scrubbed.
Oh my gosh.
They were giving him a tongue bath. Great.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Yeah, that's the painting, the blue one on the far right of your phone, by the way.
So
That's the one.
what's the latest update then? Because yeah, like I said, I was listening to that interview like a couple nights ago, so I don't know of any updates like last night or today or.
That's the last I heard. I didn't check the updates today, but as of yesterday, that's what's going on. So
Mhm.
they have that stuff. Still looking for the rest, and they're still trying to figure out now. Now, was this guy involved or not?
Right.
You know. So that's the Rhoads update. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't want to disparage if the guy just did the right thing, but if he was part of the theft, I hope they boil him in oil.
Oh my gosh.
I
So
hope they figure it out.
right, but a lot of people are thinking it's kind of sketchy.
Yeah,
Kind
no,
of weird.
I was looking in the comments under that podcast, and even the brother, even Randy's brother, said, "Yeah, it does sound kind of fishy," you know.
Mhm.
And look, I mean, at the end of the day, the biggest thing is you want to get the stuff back because
Mhm.
the law really isn't tough on these thieves sometimes as hard as they should be. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, if it was me, I'd hunt them down to some very bad points. Little
Man.
speech just they'd never see him again. They'd find him in a dumpster.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. What else we got? Betancourt did a statement the other day announcing that Extreme is in the studio wrapping up a new album due spring of 2020.
Oh, cool.
How about them apples?
That's awesome.
That's the first album they've had in 12 years together.
Wow, that's quite a while.
Yeah. And, Gary had his thing with Van Halen for a while,
Mhm.
but he's back doing Extreme stuff,
That was
and
a
that's
long time
great.
ago.
I'm looking forward to that. So they put that news out just to
Mhm.
keep you guys on your toes. Let's see. Let's see. Ozzy Osbourne's $25,000 reward. Sharon not happy. No, I don't know. Sharon hasn't said it, or at least not that I know of. I'm sure she commented on the talk or something, but she won't tell us. Don't spend the money. It's my money. I made it. I earn it every day. I go upstairs. Oh, that's some relationship. Let's see. Shark
Wow.
Island. For those of you guys that like Shark Island, they're coming out with a new album as well. Their new album Bloodline just hit.
Mhm.
You guys could stream that if you like Shark Island. I love that song Paris Calling they did a bunch of years ago. Remember that?
No.
It was a good.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put that in the Discord.
Shark Island Paris Calling, but their new one again is called Bloodline. It's available right now to stream. Ned just jumped in. He wants to stream it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in the bathroom now. He likes to play in the shower curtain.
I like to dip my feet in the toilet for a little relaxation. Let's see. Joe Elliott of Def Leppard was asked about Motley Crue and their return after doing a final concert contract, and he was asked, do you think Motley Crue is cheating fans and whatnot because they got so much money for those final shows and now they're back on, they're back out. They basically lied, and my feelings on that. I'm just very happy they're returning. So I'm on the side of I'll take it. I don't care about some fucking contract. But Elliott's quoted, "No, this is not a divorce where you're cheating on your wife. That to me would be wrong. If the president of a country or the ruling government of a democracy said one thing and then did another, that's wrong because it's real and it affects people's lives. But this is rock and roll. Lighten up. It's 4 guys that had enough of each other for a while, and after 5 years, they've fallen back in love again. Fucking get on with it. I'm happy for them. It's great for them and us as well. So that's a quote from Def Leppard's Joe Elliott taking Motley's side. Yeah. And Joe Elliott was also quoted as, this tour is going to show that the 80s were nothing to laugh at. Now, make no mistake, I still remember myself in leopard spandex pants with, an extra cucumber stuffed into the crotch. But with that said, yeah, there were a few laughable moments in the 80s. We all had the hair and the makeup and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I at one point wore a black heart on my face, literally. I had a black makeup heart when I'd sometimes.
Mm-hmm. When you would go out.
Yeah, sometimes I just draw it on and I don't know, girls liked it. It was the 80s, those laughable moments. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else did I write. The Scorpions also have a new album coming out in 2020. How about that?
Awesome.
Yeah, so let's see. Matthias Jabs said in an interview the band will release a new album in 2020. Also confirmed the band is doing a 2020 residency in Las Vegas. Hey now, that's something I drive out to say. Yeah,
Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right
David
on.
Lee Roth is in Vegas. I don't know if he'll still be out there at the same time, but imagine you just stay over. One night you go see Dave, and one night you see the Scorps.
Yeah. Still waiting for the Dave thing to happen. Speaking of Dave, David Nesdall is back.
I'm back.
Dave!
Hi. Hey, John.
There he is.
I think there's a delay between you and John. I think there'll be a delay.
There will. I
I
see him, but I don't have my volume on. So let me play with this for a second and turn my volume on.
I'm also getting a clicking sound on my end, so I'm gonna.
This is the tech moronest Tuesday ever. Hold on. All right, let's get the volume on. Oh wait, Jesus Christ! Fucking video feeds like an hour late. Let me play with this for a second. This is the tech moronest Tuesday ever. Wait, hold on. And then Dave is gone.
Hey. Yeah,
Hey,
what is that? What is that clicking sound?
I don't know.
Sounds like you're typing. Sounds like you're just like typing.
Well, no. Does it sound like slapping? Because I'm beating my cock like owes me money.
No, it's on Dave's side.
Oh, it's on Dave's side.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, what is that? Wait.
And there's like tons of delay.
Of course, there's a fucking delay. Jesus Christ. Video's gonna get like 2 likes, and they're both gonna be for my parents because they feel bad for fucking me. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm on a fucking delay. I can't even hear.
Yeah, what is that about?
Oh, video's gonna get like 2 likes.
Is that me?
What?
Son of a. I can't even hear Dave.
Oh, the echo?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm on delay and I can't even hear Dave. I'm not.
It's because John is on the phone, but he's watching the video, but there's a delay with the video.
Yeah, I'm not on the normal fucking system.
Have him turn down the volume on his iPad.
Well, if he has that turned down, he can't hear you.
Who needs to hear me? I'm not staying here.
Yeah, well, can he hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you. He can hear you through the video.
But wait, on.
Yeah, he
Dave,
can hear
where
you. He can hear you.
You can hear me, okay? Because I can't hear him. It's like it's like 7 seconds behind me. God damn it.
Wow, that's weird.
Oh man,
That's weird.
I see him chewing his finger, but that was
What?
probably 7 seconds ago.
Yeah, it was.
God damn it.
It's been crazy tonight, man.
See, Dave, I told you we should have done it on the gurney together.
Now,
And we should have broadcast together as well.
We can't we couldn't because I had too much going on tonight. I'm not staying long. I'm popping in and out, and this will be the last time I pop in.
Of course, I can't hear him.
Did you get your bath yet?
Yes.
We should have done it on the gurney together.
Anyway. All right. Since this
All
is
I
not
hear
really
is
working,
Dave's popping in and out and not lasting long, or something like that.
all right, John, I'm gonna go.
Don't they have Viagra in that hospital?
Oh. All right. See you, Dave.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Oh, he's gone?
Well, because everybody, the nurse and the
well,
doctor.
love you, Dave. Love you, Dave. Something like that.
It sounds like you're watching TV, but it's this.
Yeah. Damn it. I wish I could hear him. Trying to read his lips. And all it says is, you're reading my lips of what I said 7 seconds ago.
Yeah, he left.
Oh, man. We're all frustrated tonight. Quentin James, we're all frustrated tonight. Jesus.
Oh.
What a shit show.
Hey, Ned. Oh, no. Wait, what are you eating? Oh. He's eating popcorn. He's eating popcorn. I dropped some popcorn on the floor.
That's another thing. I haven't eaten. I haven't eaten today. Like literally, I haven't eaten. Now every place is going to be closed. They're all closed.
Man.
I wanted Chinese, or I wanted certain foods, and I won't get them tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we can go as long as you want. I mean, it's fine.
I'll go as long as the audience wants, because I know this is frustrating. I apologize to everyone out there in the chat. I promise next week will be very normal, starting normal and all visuals and back and guitars and yeah. So tonight's the most patchwork episode. Yeah, Johnny at first drinking tea, and then you had Johnny and Jay came on, and then Dave popped on, and then I'm on by my phone, and now Ned's ass is over there. You know, and Dave got a bath, and I'm still haven't eaten, and there's no guitar to see. And I don't know. Anyway, back to music news. So yeah, Scorpions residency in Vegas. I think that's going to be very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very looking forward to that. Let's see what else. New AC/DC album in the works. How about that one? Now this is going to be interesting. It's going to be with Brian Johnson. So let's see what they said. Let's see. I think they had.
Good night, Ron.
Recordings. I think they had recordings with Malcolm Young.
So it might be some older stuff.
Yeah, I think they're gonna center some songs around some unreleased material that Malcolm had.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm Young passed away, as you guys know, and let's see, Malcolm's nephew Stevie Young is in his shoes in the band for touring purposes. So let's see. So all four remaining members reunited with Malcolm's recorded tracks while he was still alive. Malcolm's nephew is in his shoes, and this is as close as possible to the original band as we can have. So that's being worked on right now. So there is hope in this world. Just when you're all worried about Kim Jong-un's missiles and you say, let it take us. You know what? Wait a little longer, Mr. Tim, because we really want to hear that out. Are you drinking urine? Let's just
how many seconds behind are you? Here, I'll do it again.
I'm like 7 seconds behind, I'm sure. I'll bet it's 7 seconds. Let's say. Maybe it's 10 seconds. Yeah, well, let's say. Jesus Christ, everything's fucked. Everything. All right. I'm probably like 10 to maybe 15 seconds behind.
It's okay.
So there you go.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's probably about 15 seconds behind. I just say you take another swig.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's like 20 seconds.
Oh, geez.
That's like 20. You're like 30 seconds behind the video.
I'm like, look, who does that a lot? Who does that? Who's always behind in the chat? Is it Bozique or
John Bulware?
John Bulware, that's right. Yeah, sorry, Bozique. Yeah, no, John Bulware. I remember it's like last week we're talking about like Star Wars, and then we get a message from John, and he's like, yeah, no, Van Halen's fourth album was terrific. It's like, what fourth? Wait, didn't we talk about that an hour and a half ago? Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, so a little behind, to say the least. So that's the new AC/DC album news. New supergroup has been formed, and they're called the Black Swan Band, and they feature. Drum roll. Here we go.
It's 20 seconds behind.
All right.
Oh, you got one too.
Yeah, the Black Swan Band. All right. So the Black Swan Band consists of Reb Beach on guitar, Robin McCauley on vocals, Jeff Pilson of Dokken on bass, and Matt Starr on drums. Where's Matt Starr from? Do we know?
I didn't know any of those people.
Well, okay, let's see. And James Nesdall on drums. No, Reb Beach, of course, Winger and Dokken and Whitesnake, but best known for Winger. Mm-hmm. Robin McCauley from MSG. Jeff Pilson of Dokken. And Matt Starr with 2 R's. I don't know where he's from.
Well, we can ask the chat. We can ask the chat. Where is he from? He said Matt Starr.
Matt Starr, Starr. Plays with Mr. Big. Tessie Switch says. Thank you, Tessie. There we go. Matt Starr. Let's see. Rhoads, Randy's gear recovery. This is interesting. So, China, while we're busy having a trade war with them, they're taking the time to make pig-monkey hybrids. That's what their scientists are working on right now. They have made, and I have a photo I would love to show everyone, but I can't. It's a mix of a chimpanzee and a pig. So I don't know why they're doing this. Maybe you eat pussy and it tastes like bacon. Maybe they're working toward that. But
oh my god,
getting closer to a human that tastes like bacon. But yeah. But there's a photo here, and it's the creepiest fucking thing in the world. I mean, it's like
that's not one of the monkey-looking guy with like the balding hairline and like the monkey face and.
That's my dad. You talking about my dad?
Michael Smith posted something on Facebook the other day, and it was some like I think that's what this was, and somebody in the comments of the post said that they actually knew somebody that looked like that.
Oh shit!
And I laughed for like an hour. I couldn't stop laughing at that.
Jeez. I'm just looking at this thing and I'm like, who the fuck comes up with these things? It's like, okay, you want to, cross a melon and a grape and have something delicious. That's one thing. But it's like, you're not going to eat like a monkey, right? So like, what are you messing up that beautiful bacon-laden pig for?
Oh.
What do you like, Dr. Moreau? You want to have the island of Dr. Moreau in your living room? Have a monkey, have a pig walking on two legs, peeling a banana. Kind of weird, right?
That's all weird.
Yeah. So there you go.
So that's
in
music news.
Pig monkey. Well, I'm just going through things I saved to talk about on the show.
In other music news, China is making pig monkeys.
Yeah, because you never know if they sing.
Yeah. Well, in Korea, they make everybody play an instrument.
Yeah, right.
They're making pig monkey musicians.
You'll go play that pig monkey. Play that pig monkey. Yeah, no, they're raising up they're raising up like animals to play, in an orchestra with their kids. It's like there's gonna be 30 pig monkeys and the 3 kids. Or maybe they'll teach them to sew on Nike labels on bootleg shoes. We'll see how that goes. And then when you're done, you can have a pork roast.
They're making super groups of pigs and monkeys.
You're laughing, but our soldiers are going to be fighting those guys in 20 years.
Korea is making a monkeys tribute band of all pigs.
Little pig army running at our soldiers.
Of all porky pigs.
Let's see. They're already talking about it in the chat, so I might as well dive into this one. For those that didn't know, Roxette singer Marie Fredriksson died.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
Age 61. They sold, get ready for this, Johnny, because I didn't know this. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
They sold 80 million albums. 80 million. Think about that. Roxette.
Well, they had some hits.
They had some hits, but 80 million. I mean, they were, you know what it was? They were very popular in Europe still.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of bands, they never stopped being popular in Europe. How crazy is that? I know Danger just played played Japan the other day. But America, I think we were the only ones that left rock music behind when grunge came out. Grunge was never popular in Japan. It was never popular in Europe. No one in Germany, could relate to Seattle.
Do you see this Tessie Switch?
I do not understand. They are singing about it raining in Seattle.
Oh my God. How do you say that?
London, they're probably like, well, so is raining over here.
Uh-huh.
Think about that.
Hogrilla.
80 million. Imagine that. Imagine like a silverback with like a wild boar running at you. Here's me, banana. A gorilla rod. Jeez. It's so sad because it's like a close to a human pig. Think about that.
Oh my God.
You kiss them and it tastes like hog jowls. Oh man, that's terrible. And if they do mutate to half humans, half pigs, then it's going to be like everyone's going to be like using that like to to rank on each other. What do you want of those, half human, half pigs? No, it's like when you're embarrassed to ask like a girl if she's pregnant because she's she's heavy, but you're thinking like, oh, you must be pregnant. I'm not pregnant. It's the same thing. Oh, you must be one of those half human, half pigs. No. Well, you were snorting when you laughed. My God, no.
You're rolling
the
in the
way-
mud earlier.
Yeah, the way you were eating that corn at the table, I assumed. I'm so sorry. It was just an assumption.
You have a curly tail.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
That's just a tampon string. It's just really long.
Oh my God, my
Sorry.
glasses. I can't
Yeah.
see.
I have a bed spring up my ass. Oh man.
Oh.
Men are all pigs. No, women. Women are all now. Yeah, but now they'd be right.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Pig into your heart when she's calling for you. Pig into your heart. Nothing else I can do. Yeah, so Roxette, singer, Marie Fredrickson, dead at 61. Very, very sad. 17-year-long battle with cancer. Wow.
Man.
It's quite a legacy.
Yeah, but Roxette, they had some hits. I mean, I don't know how many they had, but they had at least a couple few that were really
No,
big.
I remember they had a whole bunch of them in the 80s. Like, I mean, they started in Sweden apparently. Let's see, yeah, they're from Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
Formed in 1986. Let's see, a couple of singles from their album "Look Sharp." Let's see, "Must Have Been Love," "Joyride," "Listen to Your Heart."
What's the real like pop one?
The real big one. Let's see.
There's one that's like a real.
Well, "Listen to Your Heart" has been remade.
There we go.
That was
Brett. She's got the look.
"She's Got the Look" is another one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably their biggest one right there.
I think it was another one. I think there's another one. Wait, what's thrash metal confused about? Who's on the phone? Mad Dog says that would be great on the Legion of Skanks podcast. Now there's an invitation I got to look into. Let's see. I have to look. I want to see if that's their biggest. I thought there was one bigger. Roxette. Oh, it's a topless photo. I put in Roxette tits. That's terrible.
Oh.
No, it's not what I meant to do.
She's Got the Look, I think, was the biggest one. Actually, you can actually see if you just Google them, you'll see a list of their songs. Or if you if you go to Spotify, usually you see ratings.
Dangerous, that was another big one. Let's see.
86, 88. It Must Have Been Love. Listen to Your Heart.
There was another one.
I would think the earlier ones were the biggest ones. So the ones from the 80s. The Look.
Let's see. Spending My Time. How Do You Do? The Look. Dangerous. Joyride. For some reason, I'm thinking there's like, let's see, albums. Let me look here. Look Sharp. First album was called Pearls of Passion. Well, I probably left some Pearls of Passion on someone while I was listening to that album.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. All right, the first album, Look Sharp is the one I remember a lot of. Dangerous. Listen to Your Heart was the big one, I think. I think the Look, maybe the Look and Listen to Your Heart were the big ones off of that. It's the Look Sharp album. Let's see, Pearls of Passion. Let's see. Again, it must have been love. I mean, I think every album had that song.
Mm-hmm.
Probably every album they did another version of It Must Have Been Love because it was such a good song.
It Must Have Been Love. Listen to Your Heart. The Look. I think that was the three biggest ones.
I thought The Look was the one I was thinking of initially, but I mean, Listen to Your Heart was such a pretty song.
Mm-hmm.
And there are like multiple versions of it.
By them?
Yeah.
Or by other bands? Oh, they re-recorded.
Mad Dog says Balls Deep was a huge hit. Yeah, but that wasn't a song they played. That was just a side note in the album case. Joe Hervey's asking, any Britney Spears fans?
Oh yeah,
Actually,
something just happened to her, right?
Did it?
Britney Spears didn't. I saw something. Let me see.
Let's see. Britney Spears.
Something about
one day ago, she's planning to go to court in the new year to fight for her kids.
Okay.
Yeah, she wants more custody of her kids. Otherwise, who are they with? Kevin Federline? Jesus.
I guess. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna drink some bleach.
I saw something. Maybe it wasn't real though. Something about her releasing some really weird home video
of her and one of those gorilla pigs.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oops, I did one again.
Okay, maybe that was a while ago.
Pig chimpanzee, oh baby.
Pig chimpanzee.
I had a banana way up my cooch. Nothing was innocent.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Brittany Rears. No, listen. I have to admit that Brittany also has songs I like. I mean, it's not 80s metal. We're not going to talk much about it, but I'm just saying there are Britney Spears songs. I will admit I like certain songs from Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
Your taxi. Metal Soda says, "Hit me, baby, one more time." I just may. A little spanking or something. Yeah, I don't really care about Britney's kids. Honestly, I hope they stay far away from her. Jeez. That can't be a healthy environment.
I don't know. I really haven't followed her anything of her.
Or anything. Yeah, last time she was interesting was when she shaved her head and started attacking cars with an umbrella. That was the last really interesting time of Britney Spears. I don't really care about that.
I do remember there was a picture of her. This must have been like 10, 11, 12 years ago, 13 years ago somewhere. Yeah, it's her with a shaved head, and she's holding like a puppy.
A puppy,
or something, and she looks like really like bad. I remember that picture.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't. You know, like I said, kudos to some of her talent, but I mean, she's also just like a total wackadoodle, you know? And, of course, the controversy continues over Joan Jett opening the Def Leppard Motley Crue shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's very polarizing. People are just like, you either, you know, really want to see Joan Jett, or you really are like still bitter that, you know, that someone didn't pull Tesla and get them to do it.
Well, I don't know if Joan Jett's biggest fans are really, you know, I don't know. That seems kind of like a kind of a weird combination of her with those other groups.
It is. I mean, I'm the first one to admit it's not you know, they're not in that genre really. You know,
Mhm.
it's a total, you know, total difference. You know, I mean, you know, sure, you know, Striper's very bitter. Stripe, imagine you're Striper and you're like already like, you know, praying, oh, I hope they listen to us. We made some good suggestions. Yeah, we might have a shot at this, guys. And then like you find out like, you know, Britney Spears is opening. Yeah, no, I think Jones is gonna put on a solid show.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Striper is not happy about it, but I don't care.
Mhm.
The hell with the devil with him. Let's see, Vince Neil. Talk about him getting a Peloton. He should get one of those Pelotons. I posted that up on my Facebook. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, he should. You know, Vince has to lose that 40 pounds for the.
Oh, that bike.
Yeah, that bike. So.
Every commercial on YouTube is that bike.
Well, yeah, you know what the deal with that bike is, right? You heard the big brouhaha.
Yeah, well, I remember you talked about it last
Yeah.
week or whatever.
Yeah, everyone's all fat over the whole, you know, body shaming aspect of it, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
that woman, that poor woman, I'll tell you something. That woman on that Peloton commercial, she got hired for a gin commercial. I forgot who owns the gin. It's one of the mainstream actor owns this gin and hired her for to work on a gin commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of funny. She's sitting with her girlfriends at the bar, and she's looking all, you know, forlorn and depressed and stuff. And her friends are trying to cheer her up. And it's basically like a play on, yeah, you know, your husband's a real asshole. He called you fat. You know, it's like it's that kind of thing. Let's see, Josh Lamas, I'm not sure which. I'm going to go with Lamas. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. What's the most I should spend for a Gem 777 VBK, which is the one I got in Nesdall? That's the black one with the green vine.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, thank you, JR. It's Ryan Reynolds hired her for the gin commercials. Josh, let's see. What's the most you should spend on that gem? I guess it really depends on the condition, because I mean that really does make it. I mean, you can get one, you know, probably. Oh gosh, you could probably get one like in the you know the somewhere in the 2000s range, but it could cost up to, you know, if it's like gem mint, I could see someone like maybe asking like, you know, 4,000 and then, you know, negotiating from there. But I mean, that's not the norm. I mean, the norm is usually in the, you know, the mid 2s to the mid 3s, somewhere in there, to my knowledge at least.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mad Dog says Vince has the freshman 275 pounds. Yeah, I put a couple of hashtags on my my photo. Go on my Facebook, you'll see the favorite one seems to be Motley Croutons. all the hashtags I got. Let's see, I got Motley Crue, Peloton, Vince weighs in, Vince meal, grills, shout at the devil dog, cone sweet cone because he's holding an ice cream. Kickstart my heart attack, theater of pancakes, Motley croutons, take it fried on the wild side, too fat for love, you're all I feed,
oh my god,
hungry crew, and too fast for lard. So there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Good night, Soda.
Good night, Soda.
Sorry, the show's running a billion hours too late. My fault.
Is it?
And Johnny scrambled to get Jay, and I'm beating my father over the head to get his fucking password. And then once I get one password, there's another one. It's unbelievable, just unbelievable. I don't even know why I schlepped my computer all the way over here.
Is that what? So what? So this was on your computer? You couldn't get on their internet?
I couldn't. First of all, their computer's like totally incapable. This thing's like fucking. Like I said, it looks like something Edison cobbled together with Doc Brown.
Uh-huh.
There's like vacuum tubes on the ceiling, and it's just, and it's making a noise when you turn on. It's like, what the fuck? And he's throwing those big fucking levers. Like, you ever see like the old Frankenstein movie?
Yeah.
With those big levers you're like throwing, and oh, go Igor, hit the levers, throw the switches. Good night, Shauna. Love you too.
Good night, Shauna.
Love everybody in the chat. Love everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for like sticking out with all this patchwork madness tonight. No, Johnny. It's like he's ripping apart a TV antenna to get some reception. There's like foil on all the walls, and it's just nuts. And you see like one of those things with the two rods with the lightning going between it. And he's asking me to get to pull the chain to raise the computer up to the skylight so that maybe lightning will hit it and get it working. It's alive! It's alive! Of course, my mother. I hope you're going to close that skylight. You can't leave it like that. You turn around the modem yet? I hope you turned around the modem. You can't leave it like that either. And don't talk about me on the show. I don't sound like it. Yeah, but she says it just like that. Joe Hervey 84, my Jewish brother. Joe Hervey, meet me after the show. I got to hit a diner or something. I got to get some food from the show, and I haven't eaten all day. And now I'm licking my chops, looking at that pig chimp.
The hog gorilla.
The hog gorilla. The hog gorilla for the grilla. Gonna put him on the grilla. I'm gonna leave some bananas on my grill as bait. If I could talk him into walking into my smoker.
You just have to eat around the monkey parts.
Don't eat the monkey, man. That's creepy. Let's see. Kenny Dave says, John, do you have any basses? I do. I don't play bass, so they're kind of wasted on me, but I'm a fan of the band Warrant, and I really wanted something that if I couldn't get one of their guitars, at least not yet, that I would get their basses. And I did. I was able to get 3 of Jerry's basses. The album cover, Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinking Rich, which
cool.
Jerry says if I ever get rid of that, he wants to crack at that because he really regrets getting rid of that one. And he's such a nice guy. I said if you want to borrow it for like one show or something, he's like, maybe for a tour or something. I don't know about a whole tour, because then shit disappears, But I also have the one that says "Smoke My Pole," and I have the cherry pie one, the one that he flips over in the cherry pie video that says "Grab a piece."
Oh, wow! You've got that one?
Yes, I have that. So I got those.
That's awesome.
I'd love to get a Warrant, an early Warrant guitar. I've had offers to get some of their latest stuff, but I really want from the first album or two.
The stuff from the videos.
Yeah, that's basically where my sentiment comes from. All the concerts I've seen and all the videos and stuff like that. So,
or like the stuff like in the hit parade or magazines or whatever.
Yeah. Anything back in the day that made me say, "Oh my God, that's such a cool instrument,"
Yeah.
So the basses, because they have cool graphics on it, I recognize them, and I said to Jerry, I said, "Look, if you can get Eric or Joey to part with any of these 6 guitars, I'll trade for it." And I know those guys too, and I know for me, they wouldn't part with them. But he said, well, maybe me, because I'm a bandmate, maybe they'll do me a favor. So he gave it a shot, and that was it. Renus, the $100 bill guitar, that was Eric Turner's. That wasn't Joey's. Joey's guitars. Let's see. Joey had the Felix the Cat guitar. Joey had the Roadrunner Coyote guitar, which was broken, and now it's being fixed. So he might be able to get that back in fighting shape again, but he doesn't want to get rid of it. There was a time where he was thinking of maybe giving me a shot at it when it was broken. But then once he found he could probably have it fixed, he's like, no. And then he played a double gunslinger with a Spy versus Spy graphic on it. And that one I was offered at one point, but I don't play double necks. If I can't really play it, then it kind of turns me off. And then let's see, Eric Turner. Eric has that Trojan Condom Les Paul, which actually that was actually the second Trojan graphic made, because a person I bought a guitar from is now a Fender Master Builder. He used to work at BC Rich, and he came up with the graphic for that for his own guitar. And then Eric saw it, because he was also over there for a time, and he said, "Wow, I'd love a graphic like that." And that's where the Trojan guitar graphic came from. I'll bring that guitar on the show one day, so you'll see. It's a BC Rich Trojan Gunslinger.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll bring that on the show one day, and or maybe I even have it right now. I mean, you see, let me hold it up to the phone. Let's see. And then there was a $100 bill guitar. That's Eric Turner's. There was the Sex guitar with the high heeled squishing the toothpaste, and the toothpaste comes out to form the word sex. And there was a V with a woman eating a banana on it, but you didn't see that a lot. It was on the back of the first album cover if you look close, but it wasn't really when he played a lot in videos and stuff. But yeah, so that's Joey and Eric's stuff. But so far I was able to get Jerry's basses. There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Warrant. Those guys are great. I feel horrible that Janie passed away. He was a funny guy.
Yeah, it's been a while now, huh? It's been
such a shame.
Some years. Yeah.
Such a shame. Yeah, Joe Herbie, of course it's snowing tomorrow. I have to be on a plane. So of course it's gonna snow. That's my nature. Whenever it's the worst weather conditions, that's when I'm on a plane. So if you ever hear, "Hey, Mancuda's going on a trip," bundle up. Get your shovels ready and salt your driveways. Let's see. Stan Adams would love a Vivian Campbell Hooley Diver replica guitar. The Hooley Diver. Doon, 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 doon. Hooley Diver. From Ronnie James, D-O-O. D-O-O. Yeah, I know. Typo aside, Vivian had some cool guitars. I had two of Vivian's guitars on the show from Whitesnake, from the Still the Night video and the This Love video. Remember?
Yeah.
Let's see. Renus wants to know, did Mike Slammer play on the Warrant albums? Mike Slammer. Who's Mike Slammer? I know Mike Hawk. Mike Slammer. Holly Dyer. And her sister Muff. I can't get that. I'm gonna have a nightmare about that pig chimpanzee.
Oh.
That pork gorilla.
Hogrilla.
What is it?
Hogrilla.
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 That should be like a new movie, like Sharknado from the makers. Sharknado comes Hogrilla. Oh! Yeah. Stay back. Stay back. He's snoring at me. There's no stopping him. That's awesome. The terror with a twisty little tail. If he wasn't so dangerous, he'd be kind of cute. Let's see. Rena says, I believe he played the lead guitar work on Dirty Rotten, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich. I'm thrown off because you typed it wrong. And Cherry Pie. Let's see. Asking CeCe DeMille to play the solo on Cherry Pie is like asking Gary Coleman to take over your duties in the bathroom. You spelled duty wrong. Duty is B-O-O-D-Y. Duty.
He said bedroom.
I don't know why Gary would want them. His duties. Gary Coleman. You know, there's someone I used to write scripts with, and we came up with a part in a series for Gary Coleman, and then the fucker dies on us. We had parts for a couple of obscure TV characters. We're getting Andy Davis from the Brady Bunch and Gary Coleman from Different Strokes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and Gary was kind of funny. We were gonna just have him like as a sight gag in every episode. It wasn't like a lead or anything. It was just like, you know, hey, does Gary want to be involved? You know, he called his agent. It's like, yeah, Gary would be involved in a current TV show. It's like, okay, well, he's going to be the sight gag, huh? Well, every episode we're gonna have someone come across Gary. So like, it's going to be like someone will open a cabinet for a bag of chips, and you know, Gary will just be in there, and you know, just grab his chips and go, and you know, but that's it. Like. That's it. There was one we had, you know, the guy went in his closet and Gary's hanging off the tie hook, like, you know, from the back of his belt. Like someone just left him there and he's just kind of like hanging out waves and, you know, that's it. Yeah.
And he knew about those?
Yeah, you know, they thought it was funny, you know. Of course, it all boiled down to, well, how much is Gary getting paid for this? How much will Gary get paid, you know? Yes, Jay, we are still on because I've got nothing better to do. All the restaurants are closed now. Now I have to go out to like either a diner or something. I want like a few different things to eat, but I figure I might as well stay on the phone.
8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 11:30 there.
Probably. I don't know what time is it. Let's say
it's 11:30.
Yeah, it's 11:30. It's 11:30. I figure I fucked up this show, so I might as well entertain as much as I can within my power today.
No, it's been great. You know, it's just, you know, a little different. A little different is it's not bad, you know.
Yeah, it's a call-in show now. That's today. Yeah, never mind Mr. Drummond. I want to talk about his sister on the show.
Mm-hmm.
What was the girl's name? Arnold Willis, Mr. Drummond, and what's her name?
Kimberly
Drummond,
right?
Who, yeah, wound up becoming a porn star. God bless her.
Did she?
Well, she wound up getting into porn. Yeah.
She ended up
it all leads to porn in Hollywood. It all winds up in porn.
She was in a film called Different Strokes. I think.
Yeah, I think it was called like Alternating Strokes or Greasy Strokes or something like that. It was some case. She was stroking, all right. Dana Plato.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Crowbar. Believe me, if I could, I would show and tell. Johnny, did you show that V behind you?
Huh?
Did you show that V guitar
Did
that's
I?
behind you?
No, I didn't. Well, it's not a V. It's a little Steinberger.
Is it broken off, or is that a key?
No.
Okay. Hey, and listen, the sound you hear of a tab popping and fizzy, delicious refreshment, that's Bang Energy Drink. So thank you, Bang. It's I have failed you, my sponsor. I have failed you.
You're
But,
drinking an energy drink at 11:30 at night?
Yeah, why not? I got to go out and find food. Yeah, cool, refreshing Bang Energy Drink.
And it's snowing.
Is it snowing already? I know it's going to snow in the morning.
It's winter.
Yeah, I'm so fucked up. I've just fucked everything. Everything's screwed up. I got a shit ton of things to do tomorrow before I fly out, and I don't know. Of course, it'll be snowing.
Mm-hmm. And then you're coming back here?
I don't know. I have to see. I have to see. I don't know. I got to figure out my game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Dana Plato also got caught robbing a pharmacy. Yes, she did. Yeah, Dana Plato, I feel bad. I mean, she had just like a, one of those, child star, TV star, rough life,
Mm-hmm.
Once she started getting old, like, she got caught for armed robbery and wound up doing porn and, all sorts of stuff like that. And then she died. Would you die of an overdose? I don't remember what she died.
Yeah, she was taking a nap, and her boyfriend or husband was filming her because she was making this weird noise, and he thought it was funny. And what was happening was she was actually like drowning as she was
Drowning?
sleeping. Yeah.
What was she sleeping in a pool?
Something like that. I don't know. Something was happening while she was sleeping, and she was actually
sleeping with her head in the toilet.
Oh, God, no. I don't know. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, no, she was cute. She looked great in porn. She was in it for all the wrong reasons.
Oh my gosh,
that's too bad. Yeah, not as sad as my internet situation tonight. Not as sad as Dave in the hospital.
Oh yeah. Everybody, leave a thumbs up for Dave and John's internet.
Yeah. Leave a thumbs up my ass for my internet, but leave a thumbs up for Dave and leave a thumbs up for me trying. We'll resume normalcy next week.
Mm-hmm.
Or as normal as Tuesday nights get.
Yeah,
you guys did a beautiful Friday, a beautiful Saturday. I have all this material I wanted to talk about, and then, it's just like a fist in my ass full of duck feathers.
Wow.
Yeah. Everyone turns out, oh, it's Tuesday night. So I'll look up, what's this? Johnny's drinking tea. Why are we? I had a great visual joke. I was taking Star Wars figures and a fleshlight. I basically put the fleshlight in the sand, so it was the Sarlacc pit. And then, I was shoving Star Wars figures into the latex vagina of it. It was a great gag. A great gag.
Oh.
Yeah, so that kind of sucked.
Mm-hmm.
You guys missed out on that one. I'm sorry. No vagina Sarlacc pit for you.
Well, there's next week.
Yeah. Thank you, Thomas Santiago. Yeah, but I'm not bringing the fleshlight on the plane. What's this, sir? It's the Kenner Star Wars Sarlacc pit. See, unscrew this and the figure falls out the bottom. Just a little creamier. Nesdall is the Brian Piccolo of the Johnny Beane Show. Brian Piccolo. Do you know who that is, Johnny?
No.
I don't either. I gotta Google that. I gotta see if it's funny. I gotta see if Mad Dog made something funny or if it's, let's say, Brian. Was that the guy that left Def Leppard? Brian Piccolo. P-I-C-A-L-O. Brian Piccolo. Let's see. I don't get it, man. I see someone that was a running back for the Chicago Bears a billion years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the right Brian Piccolo, Mad Dog?
I don't know. Could be.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's Piccolo. It's like 2 L's or something.
Well, let's see. I'm drinking Bang Energy drink. What are you drinking, Johnny? I saw you drinking tea earlier.
Yeah, I'm drinking. Well, Pete's, right?
Pete.
Do you have Pete's down in Hollywood?
I took a pee earlier. Yes, we have Pete's Coffee in Hollywood.
Yeah, because I know you've got you have the coffee bean and yeah. So yeah, I was drinking a Pete's tea earlier, and
Oh, there you go. Is that what you were drinking earlier in your other channel?
yeah,
Pete's.
yeah. I was
Please.
live. I was live for like an hour over there.
Oh man, I am so sorry to everyone in the chat. I just couldn't get the internet going today. Like I said, my dad probably has a windmill powering it up in the backyard, and it's not a modern windmill. Not one of those ones that you see like that actually work. This is one with like one vane. You know, just slowly creaking along as Scooby and the gang drive up. What a creepy place, gang. It's the old Mancuda farm. That windmill ain't worked in 300 years. But it's haunted. Piccolo. Jay's correcting, says Piccolo. Brian Piccolo. Oh, so it is the football player. Pigeons, Telegraph. Yeah, tell me about it. That's my internet heads.com. It's totally like Nikola Tesla right now. There's like little vials of water lined up on a table with copper wire and little light bulbs all in them, crude light bulbs, leading up to my telly that I'll crank by hand.
Do you have Wi-Fi over there?
I have on my. This is so funny. On my iPad, I have the Verizon.
Yeah.
So like I can go on there, but then like I can't go on on the chat service on what is it? What are we using now? What's the duck?
StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yeah, I can't seem to use that on that, and yet I can use my regular computer if I had normal internet, but that's not working. Oh, now Pooh Ninja's opening the door. I've got to walk through for a second. Pooh Ninja says, Jinkies gang, with no internet, how's Daphne going to get her webcam cash? And that probably is like one of the reasons that the Scooby gang has money to travel around. But that there are like some rich relatives related to the Scooby gang. I remember like Shaggy had a rich uncle. Rich Uncle Shaggy Scoobenstein, or something like that. Nice Jewish boy. And let's see, I think Daphne also came from money. I think Velma probably was homeless at one point or something. She didn't make a lot of money, but she might have hooked. And then if it was me, I mean, I just would have fucking sold Scooby to science. I'm telling you, just I don't know. Let's see. Watch the film Brian Song John. It's about him. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Oh wow. Kenny Dave says Nesdall was a great running back in his day. Right now, Dave is on his back getting sponge bathed by these beautiful women. He's got Desiree. He's got some of the nurses up there. It's a good hospital to be in, man. You got to be in a hospital. That's not a bad one. The security might need a little drumming up. As I bet right after I left. Right after I left, it's probably 7 guards per door now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could have walked out of there with tons of pills and stuff.
I'm amazed they didn't let me deliver a baby. The guy said, yeah, you just go right through there into the emergency room. Sure. Yeah, why not? Hey, can I take care of my buddy Dave? Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. He's due for a colonoscopy. Check him out. Oh, all right. Take his temperature. We'll use the rectal thermometer today. What? No. Yeah, and thank you, by the way, Dave and Desiree, for hosting me while I was out here. I really appreciate you having me broadcast over by you.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
So thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
Hold on a second, John. Actually, my father just tried to call me from downstairs. That's funny. That's great. This is the most professional show ever today.
Hey, James.
Yeah, Pooh Ninja says that they call it Daphne Eye because one's looking at you and one's looking at Fred because she knows that fucker's cheating on her. Yeah, Fred might be cheating on Daphne, but I don't know if it's. I don't know. I think it's with another guy. I think Fred's just not out of the closet. Velma's certainly a lesbian. And hey, that's okay. I'm a big gay rights advocate. That's okay, but don't ever think that Velma is ever going to get Fred where she wants him. Daphne, I'm sorry, Daphne would love to date Fred. That ain't happening. He's always holding out hope that you can, turn Fred straight. And Fred's like, "Hey, gang, you guys look that way. I'll check this bathhouse."
Hey, Ned. You don't have a mouse,
Yeah.
do you? Every time Ned jumps to the window, I got to make sure he doesn't have a mouse because every other night he'll bring a mouse in and just play with it in here.
Now you gotta make sure that these pig gorillas aren't running through into your house with Ned in their mouth. There he goes. That'd be really fun.
He's awesome.
Yeah, Headstock Harold, I'm so sorry. There was no show and tell guitar today. If there was, I held it up to the phone.
Mm-hmm. Josh.
There he is.
Josh. This is Josh Llamas. Can my 5150 PV do bedroom volume? Not really. Not really. You have it on 0 and it's too loud. You go to 1 and it's way too much.
You could get a hot plate.
Mm-hmm.
You ever do that?
No, but I know I know what you're talking about though. Yeah. Yeah, where it boosts, where it has the low volume, but it sounds like an actual amp.
Hmm.
But no, it goes from 0 to barely 1, and it's too much. You know, for bedroom volume.
Yeah, I have a Marshall JCM 800 silver anniversary, and same thing. Like it's at like minimal volume.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Brett McCord, I'm not going to have him make me a sandwich because all the sandwiches here are like organic, stone ground wheat made in made in a millet farm and in Oshkosh Bagosh with special process to keep the grains whole and healthy. And, it's organic peanut butter that has no sugar, no salt, turns to oil. And, no, I won't do that. I'd sooner lick the filter of my car than eat that sandwich. But thank you for the thought. Johnny's going to rub one out. It's great. I just went off screen. Who Ninja says, the case of the haunted public bathroom. Hey, gang, I think I hear George Michael. Daphne, you go that way. Velma, you lift weights. Scooby and Shaggy, I think there's some food over that way. I'll check this out. That foot under the stall looks suspicious. Oh, Scooby Doo. Yeah, I think that's where they get all the money. I think that let's see, Daphne and Shaggy's relatives are rich. That's to my understanding. In fact, I remember there was like an episode of like the most recent or one of the most recent Scooby Doo series, like a season finale episode where they all visit home, and you see like I think like two of them, or I think Daphne had like this Richie Rich style house, like really well off, and they show it. Yeah, that's the internet would have been fine if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Yeah, there's no Thelma, Kenny Dave. It's Velma. Velma with a V. Thelma, that's like Thelma and Louise.
Velma.
Thelma. Yeah, it's Velma.
Velma.
Velma. I got to get something to eat now.
It's midnight.
Is it midnight already?
Almost. It's almost 9 here. I'm going on 2, 3. I'm going on 3.5 hours of being live.
Let's see. Rena wants to know, do I collect any vintage guitars from the 50s or 60s or just 80s, 90s guitars? The bulk of my stuff is from the 80s or 80s style if it's newer. Like, some nice Charvels, custom shops, or BC Riches later on. But most of my stuff is 80s. Some late 70s are in there. But 50s or 60s, I mean, yeah, if someone gave me like a 59 Les Paul, then I would say, okay, that I'd be happy to have it. If someone gave me a Fender Strat, that would be a thing. But that's pretty much it. But I don't go out of my way for vintage of 50s or 60s now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not really your thing. I mean, it's
no, it's not.
I mean, unless it was like neon yellow or neon pink, 1940s.
Yeah, and they didn't have stuff like that then. So I mean, the 70s through the 80s is really my period. That's my sweet spot. It's all about 80s music for me. I love the scroll across the screen. Subscribe and leave a thumbs up. That's right.
Yeah, that's a new feature. I think. I don't know. It's a
There
little
you
too
go.
fast. A little too fast.
We'll think of new things. Thank you, Bang Energy Drink. Thank you, Swiss Picks.
Stuff to put there.
Browsers.com. Browsers.com. So
Man.
yeah. Pornhub.com. Thank you. Or other, all our sponsors won't admit to.
Yeah.
Fleshlight.com. Thank you. That's great. I love that.
God.
All right. I think it's time to say we're good. We're not even good. This was the most hacked up night I've ever fucked up for us.
Oh no, we you know.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay Hannon, for jumping in and getting the ball rolling. And Johnny, thank you for going on the other channel and confusing everybody. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for sticking around and tolerating my endless technological bullshit. Technological, you like that word?
Yeah.
And again, everyone, please leave a thumbs up and well wishes to Dave Nesdall, our dear buddy and co-host. We love you, and we hope you are going to get better soon. And all right. Anything else, Johnny?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching tonight. And yeah, subscribe, leave a thumb.
Leave a thumb.
And
Right up my ass.
And we'll see you guys
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, we'll see you guys Friday. And then Saturday.
Thank you, Brad McCoy. Thank you, Brad McCoy.
And next week, you'll be back on from another location.
Yeah, next Tuesday I'll be back in Hollywood, and it'll be show business as usual. With my apologies. Thank you, Lenny Lou. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Joe Hervey. Thank you, everybody. We love you guys.
We love all of you.
We love all of you dearly.
We'll see you guys next time. How do you do this? johnnybeane.com. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
How do I turn this off?
I always ask how to turn it on.
So is the computer